Sorry for that burp. Hi everybody, it's me, Sailor Moon. And it's me, Sailor Earth here. And today we're going to talk about why there was no Sailor Earth and Sailor Moon. Now, apparently, the mentioning of Sailor Earth to some Sailor Moon fans out there tends to rub them the wrong way. Other Sailor Moon fans tend to question why there never was no Sailor Earth. Now, according to the manga, or the anime, the stage musical, the live action, and the plays, and the video games, and the book, and the novel, ties, books, and stuff, that there is no Sailor Earth. Now, some say because Tuxedo Mask is also the Prince of Earth in his past life. Now, that doesn't mean to say that Earth can't have two protectors, or two guardians. Now, some people have tried to use this no Sailor Earth thing as a bad thing. For example, as soon as we introduced Sailor Earth, we were dubbed bad, disrespectful to Sailor Moon, all kinds of things, Sailor Moon says. And this wasn't even coming from Sailor Moon fans. This was coming from people who pretending to be offended just to make us look bad. First off, Sailor Earth says, if you go on YouTube, or Daily Motion, but mostly YouTube, you're going to find tons of Sailor Earths. Maybe all of them are going to be different. Some of them are going to be, a lot of them are going to be female, but regardless, you're going to find a lot of Sailor Earths. Okay? And me being Sailor Earth is not a bad thing. I mean, no disrespect towards Nako Takeuchi, or Toei, or anybody else that had Toei, or anybody else who had anything to do with Sailor Moon. You see, a lot of Sailor Moon fans out here, and I can name some people who are fans of Sailor Moon and support me as Sailor Earth. Michael Loggy 86, CK Smith TV, and just to name a few. I also was going to go on a list to say those are just a few people out there. Now, there are others out there who support me as Sailor Earth. Now, regardless of that, there's going to be some people out there that are going to pretend to be offended. I mean, there was this person called Stoner Spike. I'm sure he's still making commentaries and trying to put people down, unfortunately. He was getting so upset at the fact that I was Sailor Earth. And he wanted me to explain why I was Sailor Earth, but I don't really think I have to explain to him. And why do I owe him an explanation? Do I have any liability with him? No. But I'm Sailor Earth, okay? Maybe I'm not the official Sailor Earth, and maybe anything that happens in fan fiction is uncanon to the series, that's true. But I'm allowed to be Sailor Earth, okay? And the reason there was no Sailor Earth was because Nako Takeuchi, however you pronounce her Asian Japanese surname, she said because Tuxedo Mask was the prince and a Prince of Earth in his past life, that he was Sailor Earth. Now, that is the explanation for the series. Okay, that's an okay explanation. But you can't say that I'm not allowed to be a Sailor Earth. Now, other Sailor Moon said people are also thinking that some people said, some people on Daily Motion, some commentators claimed that Ernest being Sailor Earth was just random. Well, we don't really owe them an explanation either. And no, it wasn't random. Ernest was chosen to be Sailor Earth because he was the reincarnation of Prince Earth in his past life, as well as Crystal Tokyo too. And some people are going to say it was random for me to be chosen to be Sailor Moon. Me, Serena. Some people said I was random to be Sailor Moon. Regardless of that, I think that there should be a Sailor Earth. Okay? And that's the reason why Ernest was Sailor Earth. Now, why there is no Sailor Earth and Sailor Moon is because of Tuxedo Mask. And that Tuxedo Mask theory, and that makes a lot of sense. for the series, of course. Now, if that was the only reason why there was no Sailor Earth, this video would be a very short video indeed. But I also think that the reason that they didn't want to make a Sailor Earth is because that would really complicate. It would confuse people. I mean, people would say, hey, Tuxedo Mask was the incarnation of Prince Endymion, or Prince Darien, whatever you might know him better as. Who's this Sailor Earth? Now, Sailor Earth, according to some sources, he is actually the brother of Prince Endymion, but he was actually adopted into the Moon Kingdom by my mother and Queen Serenity. Now, regardless of me trying to explain why there's a fictional Sailor Earth or that stuff, but I already explained why there was no Sailor Earth. Now, could Nako Takiguchi have made a Sailor Earth? Yes, she could have had if she wanted to, but she chose not to. And just because there is no Sailor Earth in Sailor Moon does not mean that you should get offended, know what I mean? Or to pretend to say that I'm disrespecting Nako Takiguchi and Sailor and Toei, the people who are involved with Sailor Moon, or anything like that. Okay, I get it. There is no Sailor Earth and Sailor Moon, but fan fiction doesn't have to follow the same rules that all the other forms of Sailor Moon have to follow. Okay? Now, for those who support me as Sailor Earth, I say thank you. And for those who don't support me as Sailor Earth, I say, well, that's your choice. Sailor Moon, Sailor Earth, see you later.